If you're unfamiliar with a character, technically it shouldn't be any more complicated than drawing a character I've drawn hundreds of times before, right? Well, let's find out. Hi everybody, Daphne here, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, we're going to be drawing a character I'm not really familiar with, but thought it would be really good to take up the challenge. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel, you can check out all my artwork at the social media sites listed next to me. And don't forget to hit subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And especially don't forget to sign up at the link below so you can get your free PDFs of my comic book work. First off, I want to give a big shout out to Melchornada for recommending BEERUS for this video. BEERUS, the God of Destruction, is a character in the Dragon Ball franchise, specifically in Dragon Ball Super, whose occupation is to maintain balance by destroying planets. In this video, we're going to be using a standard sketchbook and my coal erase pencils in both blue and in red. But probably for the final piece, I'll be using some other colors as well just to finish it off. Okay, so after looking up some reference of this character, because of his ears, I'm going to turn the paper this way so I can fit the character in better on the paper. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our blue pencil or any pencil that you prefer working with. We're going to start off with our basic circle. All right. So no matter the character that we're drawing, they're always going to start out at this point. Hopefully this guy, because I'm not that familiar with him, won't be too complicated, because in the end, basics are basics, right? So now we're going to divide the circle, and we're going to set up our eye line and pretty much the center of the head and the direction we want him looking at. So I'm going to put in a little neck here. As opposed to when we were drawing Snow White in the last episode, we're not going to extend the head as if it were human, because obviously he's not. He's a cat, so he has a furry profile. So the next thing we want to draw in is where his muzzle is going to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in another circle, and this is going to represent where his muzzle is going to go. Now, another thing that I noticed about this character is that he has like bulging eyes. I'm going to map out where his eyes are going to go, but this is more like the outer rim of his eyes, because judging from his design, he's supposed to look like a Sphinx cat, which are very gaunt and skinny looking. So that's going to be the outside of his eyes. And then I'm going to draw another set of circles on the inside, and that's going to be where his actual eyes are going to go. Of course, right now this drawing is looking really, really funky, but bear with me. It'll pan out, hopefully. So now what I want to do is I want to place his nose. So we're going to curve out like that. And I'm going to shape out his nose right here. That looks about the right distance. And now I want to finish off his muzzle. So here goes his chin. Okay, so it's kind of getting there, So again, he's supposed to be looking a bit thin. So we're going to kind of see where his, what is that, that eye orbit is, and then we're going to put in that, I guess his cheek, his very thin cheek right there. Then we're going to bring up the other part of his face, and then he has, I'm going to bring up the back of his head right here. Oh, that's looking really weird, but I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. So now I want to place his eyes so that this thing doesn't look so bizarre. So now I'm going to put in, I guess he doesn't have eyebrows, does he? So we're going to put in his little faux eyebrows right there. And now I'm going to go to where his actual eye is, and we're going to draw that top lid. Draw that bottom lid. Same on the other side. And we're going to put in his eyeliner. And then he has like these really small pupils that we're going to put in right here. So what do you think? Is he getting there? I think he's getting there. I think he's getting there. Okay, so now I want to finish off the other side of his head here with that weird bulbous eye that he has. And I want to just add a little bit more on the other side so that it kind of matches. All right, so now just finish off his head right here. And now I'm going to put in his really big ears as far as it can go on the page. Let me just put in his neck a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's see if I can get this right. So we're going to bring his ear up as far as it'll go on the paper. I probably should have lowered him more on the sheet than I meant to. Okay. Just clean up a little bit right here because we went a little bit over. Okay. Now I'm going to put in the shape of the other ear. Okay. All right, not too shabby. So now I'm going to put in the details in the ear. So this is, okay, his inside ear crease. And here's the other. Then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay. And it seems that he has an earring, so we're going to put that in right now. Okay. All right, so it seems like that's something that's only in one ear. And now we're going to finish off this bust. Now he has this, I guess, a neck piece that goes around. So we're just going to find that edge right there. Now we're going to bring it down. Oh, and he also has his little necklace here too. Don't want to forget that. Okay. Now let's finish the design on the neck piece. So what do we got here? So we have 1, okay, 2, let's see, it looks like another one could be up here too. And then we have that diamond. Okay, let me go ahead and fill in some color here. We're not being perfect with this sketch. We're just having fun with it. A little something in the background just to give a little bit more contrast from the paper. Okay. So what do you guys think? Did I nail it? Is it a fail? Am I close? Am I nowhere close? I mean, is this pretty much BEERUS, or as close as I can get it? But I don't know, not too shabby, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had as much fun drawing with me as I did actually drawing the piece. So if you want to recommend a character, or you want me to draw your favorite character in the next video, just go ahead and comment down below, and I will choose the most interesting character out of the recommendations to try my hand at next. So until then, keep drawing and keep practicing. Bye!